Hey Thrivers, welcome back to my channel, Thrive Life Care. I'm Shelby. Glad you're here. Get your drink, have a seat. I'm going to show you this one. Oh my God, look how big that is. 64 ounces. A workout just moving it around, really. Stays cold for about 3 days. Pretty neat. Anyway, today I want to talk to you about spotting the emotionally broken person. Could be a man or a woman. But, we all deserve healthy relationships. Everybody wants to have a relationship that's got, kindness and honesty and mutual respect. So, but, if you run across an emotionally broken, emotionally immature person, you're not going to be able to have a healthy relationship. That's impossible because emotionally broken people, they don't take accountability for their actions or their words. They always feel attacked no matter what you say or how you say it. Because, there are two ways to get your point across. You can be real ugly about it, or you can use kind words, but you're still getting the same point across. With an emotionally immature person, it doesn't matter your delivery style. They're still going to take that as a personal attack. That's because they've got a lot of self-insecurities. Like they're a kid in a grown-up body. They've not addressed their personal traumas, childhood traumas, personal things that happen to us as we grow up, which we all have things, but some of us, and really everyone should at some point realize that they need to address the issues that they've experienced in their life instead of sweeping them under the rug, because might take some therapy. But when you work through those things and you become emotionally mature, you learn how to communicate and resolve problems, and just makes your life and all your relationships just a lot better. So what I want to do is just share some pointers with you to help you identify the people that are emotionally broken. This will help you to see through their smoke screens. And some of these, they will overlap with narcissism, but I do not believe that every emotionally immature person is a full-blown narcissist diagnosed with NPD. So I just want to say that. The emotionally immature person needs to have some therapy, though, so that they can work through and heal, their trauma wounds. Those of us that are willing to face up to that and do our self-improvement, we will be able to bring in healthy relationships and healthy people into our lives, because that's what makes life rewarding. You're not a person stuck on an island by yourself. There are other people around and in life to enjoy life with. But you don't want to try to enjoy life with someone that's emotionally immature because they can't handle it. They're not on your level of maturity, and it will show up in different ways. So I want to just go over a few things here that will help you to immediately spot that, hey, this person is not very emotionally mature. And the first one I have for you is that they always keep conversations real light and easy, about small talk. They avoid deep conversations. They want to talk about movies and music and weather, sports. Rarely will they talk about their feelings or emotions, or even maybe their dreams in life. They're not going to talk about that. They also don't want to talk about your feelings. If they get uncomfortable, what they'll do is they'll change the subject. They might even, start cracking jokes. But either way, what they're doing is they're being avoidant. And it will feel uncomfortable, okay, to you. I mean, you'll kind of go, that's odd. your spirit picks up on these things. Um, but what they're really saying is, that they, by being avoidant, is they're not really interested in making a deep connection with you. They're afraid of deep connections. They want to hold people at arm's length. All right. Also, take note on how often a person will participate in meaningful, important discussions. And then also remember, if watch them to see if they remember important points that you have discussed with them. Because if they're not remembering important points that you've talked about before, generally that's showing you that they're not really deeply interested. Okay? They're avoidant, they're emotionally immature. A lot of times they're inconsistent. Now that can be inconsistent with their words and or actions. Usually it's going to be both. They're usually forgetful. They're full of excuses and, always has a problem and drama. Moody. They go from hot to cold. Unpredictable. And, you come away from time spent with these people feeling, unsettled or anxious or just feeling unfulfilled. A lot of times, the emotionally immature person will also, try to make you feel guilty. An example might be that you say something like, hey, I'd like to spend more time together. Our friendship or our relationship seems to be just kind of fading off into the background. And they might reply with something like, oh, don't be so silly. Don't be so needy. So they kind of just dismiss your feelings and might, make a joke. A lot of times you'll see all of a sudden, like I said, the hot and cold, but so when they're hot, they're nice. They go into overdrive on niceness. That's because they need something from you or they want something from you. So you're going to see nice just go into overdrive, 100 mile an hour. But again, that's because they're interested in getting something from you. They are not interested in your personal well-being or what you might need or want. Okay? That's an emotional, immature person. And another thing, they never offer you any emotional support towards what matters in your life. They don't have any compassion. They won't have true empathy. And like I said, they'll just show a dismissive attitude. And now, even in a romantic relationship, if they're emotionally broken, they might, bring on a new hobby, golfing, maybe fishing, going to the gym a lot. They might, buy a guitar and start guitar lessons, or maybe they get a piano and start piano lessons, but all an attempt to avoid deeper connections with whoever they're in a relationship with. So, but on that last one, I'm mostly referring to romantic relationships. If it's an emotionally immature, broken man that you're trying to have a relationship with, they will show all of these signs. And the last one, the new hobby or the instrument or something. And what that does is that just creates that distance and disconnect further because they are emotionally immature and broken. So hopefully something I've said today will get you to think about, the relationships in your life, and also to help you spot emotionally immature people, because that, I'm not just talking about for romantic partners. You don't really want a friend. You don't want a friend that is emotionally immature either. So I like to say that, those of us that are not emotionally immature, we have spent the time in the work, the effort, the sacrifices, the feelings, and some of them are sad. We've spent the time to bring all that out of ourselves and work on it and accept the things that we can't change. and to do better with the things that we can change. So, work on yourself to be emotionally mature and look for these signs for the immature ones, and try to avoid them and not get involved or bring them into your close circle. So thank you guys for coming today. Thanks for watching my video. Please give me a like and subscribe to the channel so we can grow. And come back tomorrow and check to see what I have new for you. Right now I'm working on another poem about these crazy narcissists that just seem to be coming out of the woodwork everywhere. It's like an epidemic. So anyway, I appreciate your time. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.